Sunday, July 8th provided a rare chance at a glimpse back in time in the sports world. The Midco Sports Hall of Fame and Dow Furniture hosted a vintage baseball game between the Dirigo Baseball Club of Maine and Sunrise Club of Brunswick to help raise money for the hall.
We come here twice a year. There's always a pretty good crowd. We travel all over the East Coast. Sometimes we get hundreds or even 1,000 or more people at events.
I think we've had great turnouts here. The Midco Sports Hall of Fame and Dow Furniture loves to hold this event. They let us use this field, and as you'll notice, there's different festivities going on today. I believe we have like a Civil War reenactor here, and the hall is open for people to come in and see what's going on with that group. They're a great group, the Midco Sports Hall of Fame, and it's been a great event. We love to keep it going.
The game was played with rules from 1864, a time when the United States was still at war with itself over slavery, and also a time when baseball looked different than it does today.
There's no gloves. That's the first thing people notice when they come to our games. You catch the ball on one bounce and it's an out. That's another thing that people really notice as a difference. Pitching is underhand, although that doesn't necessarily mean that it's slow pitching. The pitcher pitches from 45 feet. These were the rules of 1864. The base paths are still 90 feet. There's still 9 men to a side, 9 innings, 3 outs. It's basically the same game except for a few different rules and obviously different uniforms.
It's definitely a little bit easier with a glove. This is just as challenging, if not more so. I think people think because it's a bunch of adults that it might be an easy sport, but that's not the case. It's actually much more difficult. Catching it on the bound certainly helps, but still you can hurt yourself catching a ball without a glove.
The Dirigo Baseball Club is based on an actual team from Augusta, Maine that played during the 1800s and won a couple state championships during the 1860s and 1870s. The opportunity to play in these games is enjoyed and has only been around for 3 years.
Just to continue to be able to play baseball. I'm 32 years old. I played in high school, and just meeting different people from all around the country and learning a lot of history about our game, reading up on different rules interpretations, and just trying to see what it might have been like back in the Civil War era. It's a really natural form of baseball. You think about America's pastime and how this game spread through the country. It was definitely a version of a sport like this, and it's so accessible to everyone. You don't have to be an experienced baseball player to play, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. Although we do have broken fingers, so got to be ready for that sort of thing.